Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy KQKC Boxing Channel one more time today. Yes, you got it. I told you, anytime I hear up-to-date news or any news within the 24-hour period, I'm gonna say something. And I hate to say it, but it's about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua potential fight. Okay? Now, Anthony Joshua on SkySports.com stated that he's not frustrated, but he is tired of talking and he's ready to get in the ring. Now, that don't sound like somebody that don't want to fight. If you go back and check out my videos, I said that Team Joshua don't want this fight, but I believe Anthony Joshua does, and I pretty much was right. He does. He said that he's tired of all the talking and he just want to get it done. Actually, Anthony Joshua says he is ready to fight anyone next, including Deontay Wilder. So, hey, what else to be said? Then, on another interview on SkySports.com, Mr. Fast Eddie Hearns himself said that it's been a couple months or so, and Deontay Wilder finally came back to them and agreed to fight in the UK. So he sent a contract over to Team Wilder for them to look at it. Now he believes Deontay Wilder had a change of heart because he knew that time was running out for the mandatory Alexander Povetkin deal. Now that's his scenario. My scenario is Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Floyd Mayweather had a talk with Deontay Wilder. He told him, take the $12 million now. If you win, you will be worth more than you ever been. You're gonna price yourself out of the fight, which I said in one of my videos. I said, I forget which one. I said, Deontay Wilder, please do not price yourself out of this fight, which he almost did. So Floyd said, look, take the 12, because I'm gonna keep it real with you, Deontay. Now this Floyd Mayweather saying this, quote unquote, he said, take the 12 million because you are the B side. Anthony Joshua is the A side, like it or not. American, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it real with you. And I like Floyd for doing that, because KQKC keeps it real. And I always said Anthony Joshua is the A side. Why? Because he has more belts. He bring in more people. He bring in more dollars. Floyd said, or do you want to keep making 900,000 to $1 million a fight? That's no money for a heavyweight champion. No, it's not. And trust me, take it from Money Mayweather. He knows what he's talking about. Okay, not only was he brilliant in the ring, he was brilliant business-wise also. So Deontay Wilder thought about what Floyd said, and guess what? He changed his mind, and he got the fuck on board. Plain and simple. See, all this could have been avoided. All this could have been avoided. The fight could have been happening today. But Deontay Wilder, don't know who you're listening to, but when you jump from $2 million a fight to $12 million a fight, that's a hell of a jump. I would have jumped on it right then and there. Parker did, even though he lost. But I believe Deontay Wilder will give Anthony Joshua a better fight. So, on SkySports.com, Anthony Joshua is pretty much saying, hey, I fought this person, then I turned around and fought this person, and he fighting for a championship. I fight ex-champions. I fought this person. I fought Klitschko. I mean, then I'm going to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm going to have his WBC belt. Then they're going to ask me to fight what's the nutball just came back. I mean, he just ran down the line talking about the people he beat and the people he going to beat. Fury, that's his name. I'm sorry, Fury. He said after he beat Deontay Wilder, then they gonna ask him when you gonna fight Fury then. So pretty much he's telling Deontay Wilder, you already lost, buddy. And you know what? I don't know, because the UK is real funny when it comes to their hero. We all seen that Takam fight. We all seen how the referee helped him out a lot. Even Big Baby Gerald Miller said that. And that's not the first fight he had a lot of help with. Why? Because he's the people's champ in the UK. He's the manufacturer champ in the UK. He's all they have in the UK on the heavyweight side. He do pack them in. Is he an exciting fighter? No. He got basic techniques, yes. But he don't have flash. He don't have that spunk like Deontay Wilder has. He don't have that charisma. He's more like a Bermain Severn, kind of quiet, laid back type of dude. Deontay Wilder like in your face, aggressive type dude. Talk shit, you know. And I think that got under Anthony's skin. You know, he's quiet and stuff, but he's probably boiling. So he said he's been training for 3 weeks. No matter what fight he's gonna have, he's gonna have to fight, so he have to be in training. Now, looking at him on that interview, he lost a lot of muscle. Maybe someone told him your stamina would be better if you lose some of those muscles and stop lifting so many damn weights. Maybe he heard Deontay Wilder when he had interviewed with someone. So, who knows? But is that a mistake? We don't know. But Eddie Hearn did say they did send a contract over to the Wilder team, and he expect Deontay Wilder to sign it. So it might look like we might have a fight, but Eddie Hearns went on to say, now hear me out on this. He went on to say that you can't trust Deontay Wilder because was he just talking on social media? Because when you negotiate and everything, you don't do that on social media. Do that behind closed doors. Then you make an announcement. So, we still don't know what's what. But, at least there's a contract. At least they talking. At least Deontay agreed to something. At least Anthony Joshua agreed to something. What's the disclosure? I don't know. But I know one thing. I would love to see that fight. Everybody always say, well, who you think will win? Well, that's hard to say. Who would you like to win? That's hard to say. I'm an American, and of course, I want an American to bring home the belts. Most definitely. Then, I like Anthony Joshua. Good fighter. If he loses the belt, well, so be it. But I'm sorry, I have to go with my boy Deontay Wilder. Now, maybe he has recognized that he is the B-side of this equation, which is okay. It's no problem. He's still a champion in my eyes. He still holds a belt, a championship belt, WBC. And Anthony Joshua holds the other belts that he needs. And trust me, when they do fight, I'm quite sure Deontay Wilder going to work hard, just as hard as Anthony Joshua. Sure, Anthony Joshua has the technique, but Deontay Wilder has the power. Now, as far as the boxing aspect, now, Deontay Wilder is a great boxer. He can tag you with that jab on the outside with no problem. Matter of fact, he don't even have to measure the distance. You know, most people use their jab to keep you either at bay or they use it as a measuring to see how close they, you know, boxing fans, you know what I mean by measuring, okay? And like I say, some people throw it out there to confuse a person or to set up a 1-2 or set up a punch. Everything works off the jab. That's basic. Basic fundamentals. And I would love to see Mark Brillin start with the basics. That's all you need. People don't need to be flashy and make boxing so hard to do. You learn when you first start boxing the basic jab, the basic 1-2. Then you move on up on defense, how to set traps, how to torque your body and put your power into your punch, how to twist your arm and your fist when you get ready to land a punch, how you move to your right if you're a southpaw, and when you fight a southpaw, you move to your left, because you stay out of the way of that what? Left hand. You know, just basic boxing techniques. And I would like to see Deontay Wilder learn those. Because in the Ortiz fight, oh yeah, he weathered the storm. And he took some flush shots. I mean, he was hurt. But if he had that amateur pedigree, that deep amateur pedigree. I'm not talking about starting boxing at 20 years old, damn near. I'm talking about when you starting boxing like other Danny Garcia, Floyd Mayweather, pretty much coming out the crib fight. If he had that deep pedigree, he would have knew how to cover up or clinch when you're in trouble. But Deontay Wilder kept going forward, keep getting flushed, but he didn't go down. He couldn't chop that tree down. And you know what? I think that showed character. That showed true grit. So, I'm looking forward to this fight. I am. Yeah, Anthony Joshua got knocked down by Klitschko. But I guarantee you that was Deontay Wilder, he wouldn't fail. Deontay Wilder got a beard. No doubt about it. And along with that beard, he got a devastating right hand. And don't forget, he got that jab too. Like I told you before, he knocked out somebody with a jab. He knocked down somebody with a jab. So, will this be the fight of 2018? I don't know. I would love for it to be. Because I'm going to tell you, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford will not happen this year. So everybody just cool their heels and just wait to see what happens in 2019. So Earl is not going to fight Terrence Crawford unless he have a belt. Like he told Cal Brook. Cal Brook, well, let's go back to Sheffield. Let's fight again in Sheffield. 150. Earl said, okay, why should I go to Sheffield? You ain't got a belt. Get a belt. Then we'll fight. Earl want to unify. Earl want everybody that got a belt. So, that's what's going to happen with Deontay Wilder. If he beat Anthony Joshua, he holds all the belts. And guess what? Like Mayweather said, your paydays will skyrocket, and everybody except your mama gonna want to fight you. Even your mama might want to fight your ass. Come on, son. Come on, sign that contract, son. Cause hey, fuck the bomb squad, son. I'm gonna beat your ass. Say, I'm telling you, when you the king, you're the king. Trust me. Floyd Mayweather reigned the welterweight division for years. Signed the biggest contract in sports history. I mean sports, not boxing. All sports. $35 million per fight. 3-minute rounds for 12 rounds. Come on. Take your ass over in Russia. Not Russia. Take your ass over in the UK and put on a boxing clinic and bring home those belts, and that gonna be all she fucking wrote. And take your ass a vacation. Then come back and start defending and winning and beating all your mandatories. Simple. Sounds simple, don't it? But it's not That simple. Because don't forget, we got the networks, we got the different countries, of course Sky Sports and Showtime are pretty much like sister stations. So I don't think there'd be too much of a problem. But the time in the UK versus the time over here in America, it's very, very, different. Time, we talking, we ain't talking about just an hour. We talking about a few hours. So, I don't know how they're going to set that up, but it would seem kind of funny. We watching a fight 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But, hey, do what you got to do, Deontay. Sure, 12 million, and I hope that's just the front end. And Floyd know how to negotiate, trust me. He been doing it for himself for years. So, they might put it on pay-per-view. Then we talking about $12 million purse, Deontay, and you might get something on the back end, or the pay-per-view back end. You never know. But I hope Al, Floyd, Shelley, Lou, they all sign it. You sign it. A deal is made. A date is set. Promotion starts. That's what I would like to see. The UK fans, they are great fans. They're terrific fans. They're dedicated fans. Now, American fans, they're dedicated too. The boxing fans are dedicated. The casual boxing fans are dedicated. And when you have a mega fight like this, the stars come out at night. You remember that song? The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Well, that's how it is with the stars. Hollywood stars. Anybody that's famous come out. Look how many famous people was at Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. And they paid big dollars. So, I hope all is well with that contract, because you need this, Deontay. You do. Floyd ain't bullshitting you. And I'm glad that you listened to Floyd. I'm glad that you understand where he coming from. Because you don't want to blow this opportunity. You don't want to price yourself out this fight. Because it wasn't no way they was going to give you 50-50. He holding 3 belts, you holding 1. There's no way it could be 50-50. He is the A side. And you are the B side. But all that can be changed. Hopefully, they can keep that same date in November. And they can have it in the UK. And they can get it on. Now, I will say this. KQKC will say this before I close. If and when he do fight him in the UK, to be on the safe side, I will have to go for that knockout. Because we all know shit happens when you're away from home. Oh yes, shit happens when you're away from home. And you know what I mean. I'm not accusing nobody of anything. I'm not accusing the UK of anything. But shit happens when you're not at home. You can box circles around that guy. You can knock him down twice. And your best, you come out either with a draw or you lose. And most people be like, well, how did that happen? But it's a ruling that can't be changed. Everybody know what it was, but it still can be changed. Just like when Danny Garcia went over to Puerto Rico to fight Mauricio Herrera. He know damn well he lost that fight, and they knew it too. The only reason why he got the decision was because he was in Puerto Rico. He was the name and the champ, and they basically pretty much just gave it to him. So that's my advice to Deontay Wilder. Go for the knockout. If you can't get the knockout, because you're not supposed to look for a knockout, sit down on your punches, but pace yourself. But I'm quite sure Mark Brewin will tell you all about that. The best amateur in U.S. history is his trainer. So he had him fighting a very good, disciplined fight in the last 2 or 3 fights. So with that, this is KC. If you like what I'm saying, please, man, subscribe to my channel. Hey, want to hear some more of this? Man, hit that notification bell. And on the way out, hit that like button. And you want to leave a comment? Check out the rest of my video. I will answer every comment that has been left. So, I am a new channel, but I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to keep you updated. With that, that's all I got to say, and that's all I'm going to say right now, unless something else pops up. But look out for my next video, because we know what's coming this Saturday. Yes, sir. We know what's coming in Texas this Saturday. And you will be hearing about it from me. With that, KC. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.